Okay, guys, hey, this is Miss James, and we are back and we are reading chapter 13. And chapter 13, let me just make sure. Yes, chapter 13 is called Fear. Fear is chapter 13. Here we go. I sleep all through the night and long past sunrise. A full belly helps me drowsy all day long. I should be happy, but I'm haunted by memories. After a hunt, there was always joy in the pack, howling, wrestling, games of chase, and when the celebrating was done, we would all lie down together, paws and tails overlapping, the comforting scent of my pack all around me. Sometimes I would keep myself awake just to hear the sound of them breathing. All is well, Mother would murmur to me. We are together. There is more food to eat. I should go back to the deer. But the thought of eating alone makes my tail droop clear to the ground. When I finally stir myself, the moon is a pale yellow claw on the horizon, and my raven is head under wing in the trees above me. I shake from nose to tail. I square my shoulders and beat my front paws to the ground to test my strength. I growl as though I am a lead wolf, but there is no one to hear me, no one to share my food, no one to curl up with and rest. The pain of my injuries and the pain of hunger is nothing compared to the pain that stills my wag and holds my howl. Though I hate it, I go to the shore of the Black River one last time. I call out one last goodbye to my lost family. No one will hear me. I can barely hear myself, but I give them one last howl. It is all that I have. As I turn to go, a noisemaker rounds the bend. It fires a throw of a sweep, a light across the far bank. In that light, just for a moment, I see a flash of amber, and my heart skips a beat. It is a wolf. Another noisemaker, another sweep of light, and I can see black ears and a dark face with shining amber eyes. A wolf? A true wolf? I yip spin like a pup. I call to her, and I breathe in the smell, searching for a scent of her. The smells of the Black River nearly choke me, but underneath them, yes, it's a female wolf. I yip spin again, and I call her over. She does not answer, but in the flashes of light that fall across her, I can tell that she sees me. She paces the far bank, strong and black and beautiful. She is young like me, a perfect hunting partner. Already I can feel her running shoulder to shoulder beside me. Already I can imagine licking her ears. How can I get her to cross? Food. Obviously, food. I dash over to yesterday's deer, and I sink my teeth into the meatiest leg, and I tug it free. A sweep of light from a noisemaker swings across the shattered rib bones. I drop the leg in horror. The Black River. It will kill her. I scramble. I scramble back. The ground is trembling with the approach of the longest noisemaker I have ever seen. Danger! Stay away! I call to her. She lifts her head to howl, but as she does, the long noisemaker makes the death cry of a bull elk. It rings my ears, drowning out the stranger's wolf's voice. The rumble of it makes the little stones on the shore hop. The whoosh of air pushes me back a step. When my ears stop echoing and my eyes clear from the dazzle of light, the black wolf is still there, pacing the far shore. Do not cross, I howl. Already another noisemaker is on the way. She runs up the bank and then turns just in time. Stay back, I call to her. Even as I say it, I am stabbed with regret. I want her company here on the far shore, where nothing but strange ground lies before me. She does not back away from the noisemakers, and I love her courage. even as I am filled with horror at what might happen if she tries to cross. She calls to me, but her voice is drowned out. She tries again with the running start. I cannot bear to watch, but I cannot turn away. At the last minute, she shies away from the approaching noisemaker. I gasp with relief, but no sooner does the thing pass than she tries again. She is stubborn, more like Pounce than warm. How can I persuade her to stay away when she can't hear my warning? Do not die, I whisper. I cannot bear it. Not after father, not after Warm. I have had too much of death. I will not watch another. I lift up my head and I howl a long no. My raven hears me. She braves the darkness to fly to my side, and something in her unblinking gaze reminds me of Growl. Growl had a look, a face he made. If we pups were about to stray out of bounds, if we got more than a moment's dash from the safe cover of our den, he would raise the fur on his shoulders and beat the ground with his front paws. He would dip his head low, he would glare at us straight in the eye, and make a low sucking growl. I could not look away from that look. It terrified me. He did not lay a tooth or a paw on us, but we never, never, ever crossed the boundary he set for us. Do all the wolves do this? I have to try. I think about how Growl looked at me when I was about to cross a line. I moved directly across the Black River from the Black Wolf. I put my body in the pose of an angry pup watcher. I wait for the light of the noisemaker to wash over me, and I give my fiercest pup watcher growl. I know she cannot hear me, but she can see the way that I stand and beat the ground and lower my head. She can see me watch her with that commanding look, my lips curled back with growling. Do not pass! I put all my fear and loneliness into that growl. I glare at her with all the protective menace I can muster. Do not pass! Do not pass! I beat the ground until my shoulders ache and my voice is raw, and when I can, do nothing more. I pace the bank of the Black River and search for her amber eyes. Only darkness looks back at me. I stumble away from the shore, and my growl worn away to a whimper. I did it. I saved her. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 13.